and you get to go off to Spain for the winter. I mean, that just does it for me, really.
Yeah.
Is it you? So, you know, if you are thinking about doing this, really, really seriously think about it, because I tell you what, 5 years ago, if anyone had said to us, this is what you'll be doing, we would
won't
never,
believe them. No.
we'd have been so grateful, because I really wish we'd thought of the idea sooner.
Yeah. Good afternoon. We are in Kingsbridge.
Yes, we are. We've decided to come out, and what we do, we like to vlog from different locations, don't we?
We do, yes.
So we don't just do it from the caravan. We like to show you where we are, what we're doing, what we're up to, and obviously the lovely views around here in South Hams, Devon. So Knightsbridge, not blooming Knightsbridge,
Kingsbridge.
Kingsbridge is just a little way from where we work at Woodlands. It's a lovely sunny day, the start of this fantastic Easter weekend that we're supposedly getting.
Yeah.
So if you are venturing out in your caravans this weekend, or by the time you watch this you might be sat in your caravan and thinking, do you know what, I don't want to go home, I want to stay and live in my caravan, which is exactly what we thought, didn't we?
We did.
Which is why we're doing this now. It all started, how did it all start?
Well, it started round about when 2012, I'd say.
Was that when we took the kids to Perranporth?
Yeah, we took them to Perranporth. My sister's got a caravan down there, and it's a little eldest Typhoon 2000, I think it was.
So how did you remember that?
I remember that because my friend had one as well.
Oh.
And we really enjoyed it, but we never thought we'd ever buy a caravan. Years later, yeah, I bought one. I bought the Swift Utopia. I think it's a 550 or something like that. And I towed it with Toyota, Nissan X-Trail 2.2 DCI, and that was a 2004.
It was only a cheap one.
It's only a couple of £1,000 I paid for it, but it did the job. It towed it. I only had one problem go wrong with it, but it never broke down on us.
We used that as just a tow car, didn't we?
We did, yeah.
What other car was it we had at the time?
We had a BMW as well at the same time.
So we used that just for out and about, and then we had this little banger, as I called it.
Yeah.
And then we got to the point where we were going away so much that the BMW, with all its luxury, was just sat on the drive, and we were going away in the old bone shaker,
yeah,
weren't we?
we were.
So we thought, no, this isn't right, is it?
No.
So we changed it.
So we got rid of the BMW, got rid of the X-Trail, bought the Pathfinder, and then within a month we bought the twin axle caravan. We was going to buy one, but not yet. But it was like, oh,
we
let's do
went
it.
looking on a very rainy day to Newport Caravans. Not that we bought it from there, but it gave us a little taste of what we could have if we went for a fixed bed. Now, we used to get so fed up of making up the bed, didn't we?
Did,
it
yeah.
was almost a case of, we don't want to get up because it takes an hour to tidy up the bed, doesn't it?
Yeah.
And when you have the kids as well, and unfortunately they were outgrowing the little tiny bunks. It was a dinette with the bunk above, and poor old Katie was really just like this in her bed. So we decided that we were going to get a fixed bed, but not then. But unfortunately, as luck has it, you go and look, and that's it. You have to make
dangerous.
Plans. It is dangerous.
I've heard of people going to the caravan show for a water bath or something like that, and end up buying the caravan.
Bristol. Yeah, we had the twin axle, didn't we?
We did, yeah. We had it in storage in Caldecott, Wells.
Yes.
On a farm.
But like you, probably sat there now thinking, you know, come Monday, got to go back to the grind, got to go back to work. We got so bad, didn't we? Really just didn't want to go, did we? We had a few pressures at home as well with our personal lives. And also had 3 deaths in the family, didn't we?
We did, yeah.
Very close members that we had to deal with. And there was a health issue involved, wasn't there? I won't say any more than that, but it got really, really testing. So we basically tried to think of a way to
change our lives.
Yes. Not to earn so much money, to enjoy the time we have, because you can have all the money in the world, you can have the top cars, you can have the big house, but what you don't have is time. And time, at the end of the day, nobody can stop it, because one day we're here and tomorrow we could all be gone, couldn't we?
Yeah, we could be.
And because we had these deaths, you know, things really did change for us, didn't
Yeah.
they just made you realise that 1 minute life's going absolutely fab, and the next minute it just goes.
That's
Got
how
too
life
much
is.
really, and we thought, you know what, there must be an easier way.
Yeah.
And you know, why wait till you're retired to enjoy your life? And it was time to sort of, everything rolled in together, didn't it?
It
was
did, yeah.
time to write our own story, to do something we wanted to do. Obviously, as you know, we've only been together since
2011.
yeah. We then sold up our house in Bradley Stoke, which was a massive thing to do. The house price had gone, I mean, I literally doubled what I'd paid for it in 12 years. It was a house that I had before I met you, that it would be better to get rid of the mortgage, and we managed to get a little cottage up in Wales and we bought it outright, so there was no mortgage on that property because we were caravanning so much and we so enjoyed it. And literally, we've always camped, both of us, haven't we?
Yeah,
in
for
our
years,
past
for years.
lives. But we've done up a cottage, haven't we?
Yeah.
And then we went on holiday to, oh actually no, it's our honeymoon.
Honeymoon,
To
Pembrokeshire.
It rained for 10 days
Poured down the rain.
and a song came on, and it was Justin Bieber, and it was, what was that song?
Despacito. Yes.
And I just said, I want to live in Spain, as you do. And Mark said, how on earth are we going to do that? And I went, I've no idea, but we're going to find a way. Didn't actually end up living in Spain, not yet, but this is how this idea developed. We used to go on holiday to a little CL when we were in the Caravan Club, now the Caravan and Motorhome Club. We chatted to Kay, wasn't it? Kay Benyon on a little CL in Rossilly. And I don't know, we just got the bug, didn't we? That, do you know what? We could be campsite wardens. What a fantastic way of life. Yes, okay, we've got the cottage, which my mother constantly reminds us, what are you going to do about that?
It needs maintaining.
It needs maintaining. Well, it stood for 100 years. I'm sure another few years is going to make no difference, is it? So for now, that's just there. I'd rather have the money invested in property than I would in the bank. If it's in the bank, well, it'll be spent, because I know what we're like. And that was it. We had an interview in the October, where we are now, and the rest is history. Now, in terms of you thinking, well, do you know what? I might not be able to do this. How are we going to pay our bills? I would say if you've got a mortgage, it's probably virtually impossible to do it.
It is, unless
you rent it out.
Unless you rent it.
We literally started saving for 8 months solid, didn't we?
Yeah.
As soon as I'd said to Mark, what do you think? And Mark was like, okay, yes. And he wasn't particularly enjoying the village shop, were you?
No.
Mind you, he's cleaning toilets, your thing.
Not really, no, but I just
think
sort
of
of
the
ignore it
benefit of what you can do. At the end of the day, it's the goal that you want at the end, and for us that goal is going to Spain for the winter, or basically not working for 4 months.
Yeah.
I mean, where else can you get that in a job? You can live rent free if you have your own motorhome or caravan. You can pitch it on site, free water, free electric, no laundry facilities. I mean, so just that alone, think how much you could save a month for that. You don't need to commute to work, there's no petrol costs. I mean, it's just incredible. You can do this, you really, really can do it. And like I say, some people think we're absolutely bonkers, don't
Yeah,
they?
they do, yeah.
Do we care? No, because if you spend your life worrying about what other people think, well, you've got no hope really, have you?
No.
We're only here for a very short time. Fill your time with fun, not stress, not work. We weren't put on this earth just to pay bills. We were put on this earth to say, when we go, I want people to remember us as, God, those two are absolutely bonkers. Wouldn't that be a good way to go?
Yeah, it would be.
Yes. So on that note, if you can't do it, then rethink it, because you can. See you soon.
See you soon.